All right, guys. Well, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we got a little bit of a left field option here. Android 16 is the next Dokkan Fest. Definitely kind of a surprising one. I mean, one thing I would say about Android 16, though, is that it is a character that has not had a Dokkan Fest. So that is for sure. If we want to hit this in, all right, he's had a bunch of just like, SRs and shit like that. This is the Fighters collab. This is a free-to-play character, and this is the kind of like end of Cell games. So I guess if we re-examine this, it's not exactly like his fight against Cell. They haven't really, I guess this kind of counts, but yeah. All right, anyway, Android 16. So I guess this is just the Hell Flash. I did see people talking about there being 16 holes, but so wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, okay. So that's it. So I did mention this earlier too when talking about the hint. After the baby and metal cooler hint, it was the metal cooler pose, and then baby is what it was for. Does make me think these, like, Dokkan used to be, you look at it and within, like, the first thing your mind jumps to is usually what it is. I don't think that is definitely not true anymore, which is interesting. So, all right, we'll see. And then, by the way, the banner unit is Tournament of Power Android 17. Well, okay, but not... So wait, this guy, is he not on tournament participants quickly? Yeah, he's not. Because this is Android 17 that fights Blue Goku before the tournament actually starts. Interesting. So he's from the Universal Survival Saga, but he's not fighting in the tournament. So he's not tournament participants. So, interesting. In terms of animations, let's see what we got here. Well, okay, that does look very good. That looks clean. Damn, dude, okay. Oh, the goat. Stepping up. Maybe we... Hold on. We do gotta... Hold on, let me get the audio going, I guess. Alright, we should be good. Turn that down quite a bit. There we go. A little jazzy? That's like...
お前ももともと孫悟空を殺すために作られたんだろ?
そうだ。
It's like Queen's Blood from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Okay, sure. Android 16 battle motion. Get out of here, man. There's the iconic... That's going to be a Dokkan Fest itself someday. Huh, okay. And then the Hell Flash is the active skill.
お前を破壊する。ヘルズフラッシュ。
KO screen for Android 16. Okay. Again, a little bit out of left field here. Android 16. I wasn't really expecting that. All right, let's, I guess let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. We'll start with 16, of course, who's the Dokkan Fest. So, all right, let's look at these stats. Remember, basically, essentially put 5,000 to each of them. So I wish his HP was higher. Attack is normal level. Defense is kind of like normal level. I just wish his HP was higher, though, of course. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make these higher quality. All right, so let's take a look here. All right, so Android or uncontrollable power. Um, I don't... Android or uncontrollable power? So Super 17 will be an option for sure. Um, uncontrollable power, boo. And Super 17, well, the good news is Super 17 will be very effective here. Android, right? Like we'll be able to use him easily. So, STR Cell, I guess. We could rock EGL Cell to at least some extent. Hellfighter 17 is actually not bad either. Yeah, on an Android team, we can rock Hellfighter 17 actually. Uncontrollable power? Bro, this is not... No, dude. This is gonna be a nightmare. This team is not good. We do not have the horses for this. No way. It's like we got like some solid or okay characters here. Bro. No. No. We don't. Okay. Wow. Are you kidding? Did I misread this? No, that's it. Android or uncontrollable power. That is a joke. Okay. And then he gets the extra 50% stats for Android Cell Saga. Mission execution or artificial life form. Kids. This is not a good team. No. Because, and here's, I mean, it does concern me. Because what this team is missing is not like, oh, like, this random EZA character will really help them or something. This team needs, like, a real killer. There's no Carnival Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, no LR Omega, right? No Goma. Well, I guess you could run leader skillless Goma or something like that, right? But that's the problem. They don't have a killer who's a pillar for the team. That is an issue. So 16 is going to need to be outrageous, I'm thinking. Okay. Let's look at the, let's just look at his super attack effects first, I suppose. So, he gets 50% attack and defense for 4 turns. Okay, I mean, that's quite good. And then, if there is a 17 or 18 on the turn. 17 or 18? Super 17 and Hellfighter 17 are not going to count for that, right? I mean, we do have the Banner Unit 17 who we'll take a look at too. This Android 18, she's not that good, is she? Bro, remember, Turner Power 17 is not... Bro, they're trolling me. The 17 is not Turner... I literally just looked at that too! He's not Tournament Participants! No, dude. And remember, she's very weak to powerful boss mechanics. Oh, no. Oh, no. Android 18? Who do they want you to use? Android 18? I don't... Who is easying? Oh, I guess 17 and 18. Oh, that's why. 17 and 18. Really? 17 and 18, huh? We're doing this. And I mean, if they ESA Dr. Zhou and Android 19 at the same time, huh? Maybe Super EZA, the 17 and 18? Okay. I mean, we could at least kind of see some stuff come into place here. And this is... Wait, huh? So, he still gets 50% for 4 turns. But allies get 50... Wow. That's strong. 50% defense for 2 turns. Holy shit, dude. Are you... That's very powerful, dude. Because, like, what's Goma? 20%, right? Damn, dude. 16 is given 50%. for 2 turns. That is good. That is very good. Okay. So, activates his intro if there's another android ally in the team. Permanent guard. Oh, all allies 16% defense. Okay, we like that. Nice. He gets 3 key, 260% attack and defense at the start of turn. All allies 60% defense. Okay, that's good. And then android or uncontrollable power allies gets 60% attack. Okay. So I'm liking all the defensive support because the team is going to need it. So that's good. When attacking, 260% attack. When receiving an attack, 160% defense is good. As the first attacker in the turn, 60% damage reduction. Okay. Now, he's guarding. Defense there, defense there, defense there. And then this. 60% damage reduction. Additional to 70% chance to be a super. All allies 30% defense. Then another 30% attack for android or uncontrollable power allies. Wait, within the turn after receiving an attack. A phase 2 support? Oh, okay. He's really... Okay. So, like, I'm looking at the team, and I'm like, okay, guys, this does not look good. 16 is going to need to be able to do some shit here. I mean, this is going to help all this defensive support he's doing. I mean, so Super 17 could probably look pretty solid. I mean, STR Cell. The problem with STR Cell, though, big bad bosses, but I mean, 16 is going to be giving him so much stats, right? Okay, sure. As the second or third attacker in the turn, so, you know, Goku Black locking, for example, or Zamasu locking, 160% defense and an additional super when attacking. As the third attacker in the turn, 160% attack and a guaranteed crit when attacking. Yeah, but, I mean, that's just... So all of his damage reduction is in slot 1. Means he could age fast, is what that does mean. Right? We could see 16 age out of there quickly, unfortunately for him. There's more here. If there's a Goku or Cell, or starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle, 160% attack, and then one time only 160% attack when attacking as a third attacker in the turn. So, okay, he's going to get huge. 160% times 3 is what he's going to have. Plus the 260% when attacking. And 260% right there. So he's going to hit really hard. But remember, that does not include Cell Max. I don't know why they don't add Cell Max into this, but that does not include Cell Max. Oh, because it's going to be like Super Vegeta's, right? Which doesn't include Cell Max. Because remember, they created this like wording before Cell Max existed. But they haven't added Cell Max to it, which they should. I don't know. I'm a little like he's gonna be good, but having to go in slot 1 is a bit iffy, depending upon the situation. Okay, well, I mean, he's gonna be very good, but I do still worry about this team. What is another setup we'd run him on? Let's look at his categories in a second here. Look at what other setup we could possibly run him on. His own team is going to be a mess, though. And it's just, I'm like, the locking, what, like, dude, like, you don't have, like, how annoying is this going to be against Zamasu? We don't have killers on that team. I'm very concerned. Very concerned. And this has to be an enemy, by the way, because I was like briefly in my head, I just thought like, oh, could we use AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku to trigger this. But no, it's got to be an enemy Goku or Cell, which the hardest fights in the game right now don't have that. All right, he has this active skill, Hell Flash, enemy Goku, enemy Cell, or 5th turn start a battle. Not the worst, but I mean, for the GDC fights, it's not even a guaranteed we'll have that. Raise attack temporarily, ultimate damage, and does have an attack break. Oh, I see. So you're intended to use it in slot 3, and you get all of this, and then you put him in slot 1, and he has all of this. Okay, that's why. I see. Because that gives him the guaranteed crit. That gives him all the... You put him in slot 3, all this will be procced for the whole turn. It's like the blues. Blue Vegeta works this way. Where you use the Father-Son Gallet Gun. Right here. This. You use the Father-Son Gallet Gun in slot 3, and you'll have this up for the whole turn. So you could then put Blue Vegeta in slot 1 or slot 2, and you'll still have this right here, this ability. So that's what they're telling you to do, is you use the Hell Flash in slot 3, activate all of his massive stats, and you put him in slot 1. So his Hell Flash active turn is like a god turn. It's going to be like a god turn for 16. Android Assault, Mechanical Menaces, Gentleman, Tough as Nails, Infinite Energy, Solid Support, and Fierce Battle. Okay. Android, Uncontrollable Power, Android Cell Saga, Mission Execution, Artificial Lifeform, Target Goku Saviors. I do feel like to an extent they're trolling this team, dude. I mean, we can run them on Tao's team. What is Tao's thing? Is it Dragon Ball I'm thinking of his extra. It's Dragon Ball Seekers, and what's the other one? Earthling. 16's on neither. I mean, we're really doing this design philosophy. Like we're rocking like this. I feel like it's like 16 is just by himself on this team. And it's just, you're praying. You're running a bunch of characters with hidden potential system dodge and praying, dude. Right? Cell. I guess to be fair, this Cell's not, like, he doesn't just get killed, right? Like, he'll revive. You got this guy and you're praying for dodges. This guy praying for dodges. That's not gonna, like, the kids love AJL Cell right now, but that's like under the umbrella of LR Omega, Texan, LR Rose, Goku Black, and Zamasu, like these demons, like, as like the pillars of the team. And then Cell can be a complementary piece. Maybe I'm crazy, but like, I just do not see the value of this. This is going to be a brutal team, probably. This is going to be one of those hell teams to run. Oh boy. 16 will look good doing it, but then every other character is going to be dying nonstop, I think. So that's Android 16. I mean, he's really good. His individual performance is, like, he's probably going to be better than Daima Goku, right? I mean, I guess his crazy damage is not going to come until turn 5. Which is a long time in against some of these tough fights, right? Like the GDC fights. It's just like, you would finally get to turn 5 and you'd be able to put the boss away. The other thing, though, is that you're not able to, like, it's not going to be turn 2 and you're like, all right, let's float Android 16 to get to his active skill, because he's going to be way less effective as a floater because he's not going to have his damage reduction. So there's some concern. He's crazy, but there's some concerns. Mainly his team, right? Having none of the GDC LRs available. So I gotta look at. Did I read it wrong? Androids are out of uncontrollable power. No, I didn't. All right. Well, kids, we'll see. All right. So we have Android 17 from the Tournament of Power But remember, he is not tournament participants, which hurts his synergy with this Android 18. Like, absolute comedy, man. Absolute comedy. All right, let's see. Super attack effect. 50% attack defense for 1 turn. Oh! Allies 17% attack and defense for 2 turns. That's nice. It's good. That's good. That's real good. That's real good. We'll take that. 3 key, 170% attack and defense, 30% dodge, 30% damage reduction, rainbow orb changing, and then Android allies 70% attack and defense. That's great basic effects. Per Defender of Justice or Android ally in the team, 10% dodge and damage reduction, up to 40. Wow, okay, so 70% dodge, 70% damage reduction, rainbow orb changing, and 70% support, and 2-turn support. If there's a Defender of Justice or Android ally in the team, 170% attack, additional super. Scouter? And he has 1 time only. Oh. Wow. Okay. Damn. Like, this is... So all my concerns about the team... okay. Yeah, they knew that, and they're like, okay, we'll allow you to have Android 17. Damn, he's good, dude. It's just 70% dodge, 70% damage reduction, rainbow orb changing, 70% support, 2-turn support, Scouter, and this is good because it's just, you know, when you put him in slot 1, you'll use it up, but you can hang on to that until you need it. I mean, in the Goku Black and Zamasu fight, they could, fuck you up with it. And I guess because locking. And to be fair, in the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks fight, it's not going to help either. Although, I guess we could run him with Tech UI. He is the Turner of Power character, right? I guess. When attacking, gets 170% attack and defense. And for every attack received or dodged, 50% attack up to 200%. And 20% crit up to 100%. Damn, 17 is really good. He seems really good to me. This is just like, fuck. Only thing I'd add if I wanted to be like mega greedy, like so greedy it's ridiculous, would be like, I don't know, full Android rotation. And he gets the guard as well. Like, it'd be like, I'd throw something like that. This 17 seems crazy, though. Wow. It's needed. They knew. They couldn't drop fucking Spopovich here. Right? They needed to, or Automagetta. Or, Universe 6 or 7 Tournament Piccolo or something. They needed to drop a killer. So, links are Android Assault, Twin Terrors, Infinite Energy, Patrol, Solid Support, Shocking Speed, First Battle. He's on Worthy Rival, Defender of Justice, Universal Rival Saga, Android, Sibling Bond, Battle Wits, and Superhero. Remember, no tournament participants, because this is him, fighting Goku before the tournament begins. Alright, guys. Android 16 looks he's crazy. It's just, we're working with... Here, let's get rid of some of this. He is really crazy, but we're doing like this design philosophy, like these two, where they're really crazy, but the team is not really quite so crazy. So, yeah, I guess the gammas could easy. That'd be pretty huge. The gammas, future 17, 18, they've got to ease. They have to easy A. They have to. Because that would give you... 17, the banner unit gives you the unit super, to be fair. But, they would help get you the unit super as well. The gammas, though, man. That would be impressive to get these boys back. This would help. This would help a lot. Synergy maybe wouldn't be the greatest with Gamma 1 and 16, though. Because Gamma 1, you really want to get him in front of these hits. And 16, has to go in slot 1. But, I'm sure this guy, Easy A, wow, these guys would be crazy. All right, chat. No clue for the Christmas Carnival too. I would assume it would just be one of the Saiyans of the Android Cell Saga, right? Like maybe it would be Bye Guys Goku or Super Vegeta or something like that. I would say there's a decent chance we would see those guys. So, all right, let me know what you guys think. Android 16 and Android 17 both are really impressive characters. Again, my fear is the team itself. And there's not really a backup team for 16. It's not like, oh, damn, that, like, think of Baby. Oh, no, we can't run Baby on his team. We could throw him on Omega's team. 16 doesn't have that. It's Tao. Tao is good, but Tao is not Omega. And Tao also, 16's not on his 220. And also, Tao friends don't fucking exist. So, it's like if we're using 16, it's on his team. And his team seems, if even with 17, I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't have a good gauge in my head of how tanky some of these, like what is LR Super 17 going to look like when he's rocking this, when he's rocking this, and then when he's rocking the unit super attack from this guy, and he's got 17's, 2-turn support as well, right? Like, how good is LR Super 17 going to look like at that point? Like, LR Super 17 is going to look probably really fucking good on this team. So, I don't know. Chat, you guys let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.